Hey guys, today I have a deck review for the Bicycle Americana deck. This deck was distributed by the House of Playing Cards, but it was designed by a guy that worked for Circle City Playing Cards, and it was made by the US Playing Card Company. The seal, as you can see, says Circle City Playing Cards, right there. I don't know if you can see. Circle City Cards. And down here it says distributed by the House of Playing Cards. The front of the box features the Ace of Spades pip in the middle. You'll see this on the Ace of Spades. It says Bicycle on the side, magic finish. This does have a magic finish on it. And it's just a very nice box. And the back has the back design, as always. The flap has a Jack of Hearts reveal. And then, I don't know what this number is. It's just... yeah, I don't know. It's a random number. On mine, it is 21511. I don't know what that means, but anyway, let's get on with the cards. In this deck, you get two jokers right here. They're identical, except for this one has a kind of a crack or a crease right there that makes it a bit different. But the design is exactly the same. These jokers are very nice. They just fit in with the old kind of feel of this deck, with the old bicycle and the person riding it with the top hat. Just goes along with the old feel of this deck. Next, what you get are two Gaff Cards. I don't know exactly what you could use these for, but one of them is an Ace of Hearts, with the middle pip just kind of ripped through and shows some of the back design. I don't really know what you could use that for, but I'm sure you can think of something. This Four of Spades has blood splatter and also has a fingerprint down there. If my camera can focus. Hold on. Well, anyway, it has a fingerprint down there. There we go. And yeah, the Gaff cards are very creative. I don't know exactly what you could use them for, but they are pretty nice artwork and very creative. Like I said earlier, the Ace of Spades features the same spade as you see on the front of the box. And yeah, it's a very nice Ace of Spades. I really like it. It goes with the, again, with the old feel of this deck. Let's take a look at the back design. It features all the colors of the American flag with the stars and the red and blue stripes. And it looks old and rustic, and just, it's a really nice, cool deck. It reminds me of the Bicycle Vintage 1800 series by Illusionist, how it's an old feel. This is definitely the same thing. This back design also features very thin borders, so it looks cool in fans. You can see some of the back design show through. So yeah, that's the back design for you, and let's get into the faces. The spot cards featured big indexes in the corners. This looks very nice when you spread it out, but when you fan, it's very hard to see any. You can see it, but it's cut off, most of them. It still looks pretty good, but it's not great because it's just cut off. So yeah, those are the spot cards. It looks very nice. The black spot cards, where it normally black, it's actually blue, but you get the normal red with your diamonds at hearts. The other aces all feature big indexes in the middle, as you can see with the diamond and the club and the heart. I really like those aces. It looks really nice with the deck of cards right here. So let's get into the court cards. I'll take out three just to show you. The Jack of Spades features a jack with a top, a cowboy hat and a beard, and two 6-shooters, looks like. The Queen of Spades has two bottles, probably of beer. I don't know. And then the King of Spades has a mustache and two rifles. He's holding two rifles. The court cards definitely go along with this deck very well, with like the cowboy feel and the old rustic just cowboy feel of this deck. And all of the court cards are different. See, with the diamonds, you have a burglar, and this king is holding 2 6-shooters. With the clubs, this king is holding 2 swords, the queen is holding a couple of fans, and the jack is holding 2 rifles. They're just all different. The colors, the color face cards are all different. And so that's the look of this deck. Let's get into the handling. This deck has a magic finish and an aristocrat stock. The magic finish is definitely really great. I really like magic finish decks with the magic finish on them. It just gives a really slippery feel, which makes fanning just super easy. It's just a great finish. The aristocrat stock is a great stock, but with all this ink saturation, it kind of softens up the stock a bit. So it's very thick and secure feeling. It's just not super springy. You can still do like springs and dribbles. It's just not as well as some decks. It feels nice in the hands. It's just not super springy when you snap it. I don't know. It's still a good stock. So yeah, that's the handling. The pharaohs on this deck are very good. Once you break in the deck, pharaohs are very easy to pull off, as you can see there. So yeah, that's the Americana deck. Let's get into my ratings. For the look of this deck, I would have to give it a 9 out of 10. The back design is very nice in fans and spreads in the hands and any kind of way you want to show the cards. But the pips do get cut off when you fan. They're just a bit too thick. Even though it looks really cool when you spread them out, when you fan, you just can't see them. Also, the color scheme of the court cards could have been a bit more creative, because the black ones are just straight up blue and the red are just all red. Could have been a bit more creative if they had incorporated a couple more colors. But still, it looks very nice. So look, I'd have to give it a 9 out of 10. Again, so handling of this deck, I would have to give it a 10 out of 10 because that magic finish is just so smooth and makes fans effortless. And yeah, I just love that magic finish. The stock of this deck, it's really secure, but it's just not springy enough for my taste. So I would have to give it a 7 out of 10. Overall, it's a great deck. I would recommend it to anybody. Collectors, flourishers, and magicians. I would recommend it to anybody. So yeah, this deck, I got this deck at BM Poker World. It's a very cool site. They have a lot of playing cards. So yeah, that's my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and go get a deck of Bicycle Americana playing cards. Bye.